Just like I don't condone sand kicking, performance enhancing spells, or teabagging.
You're failing
punched me in the genitals of my heart. No. That hurt. I didn't want to read it.
All right.
It hurt my feelings. Alright, we're done trying to be bold. We're gonna get some charm. We're gonna play to some strengths. That day, you join the merciless trials of the Camp Dome. Your team is faced with a potato sack race. Seems easy, but then the Camp Dome, their potato sack race are filled with swarms of bees. Your teammates are discouraged both because you are not fond of bees and because the enemy team is mostly comprised of sentient bees. Aren't all bees sentient? Anyway, giving them a clear advantage over you. It all looks dire for you, but use your cunning and remind the enemy team that the bee population on Earth is inexplicably decreasing and bees are heading towards unavoidable extinction. This fact really messes with your enemy team's heads, giving you the edge. Your nasty leadership skills grant you +2 charm. Later you find Dahlia sitting with her legs crossed and her palms pressed together. Her pose reminds you of meditation, and it would all be very calming if Dahlia wasn't screaming at the top of her lungs. You tap Dahlia on her extremely muscular shoulder and ask what's going on. Shoulder. Oh, yeah, so let's go. Just get in a screaming meditation session. Someone with my raw power can't stop training ever for a single moment. Missing a training session is one of my biggest fears, but a true warrior has no fears, which is proof that I need even more training. Speaking of which, being at camp actually opens up some unique training opportunities. I saw this documentary the other day where a warrior was able to harness the power of nature itself. The warrior studied for years with toads of Mount Moibuku. And once the toads learned to trust him, they taught him their special jutsu. And all that nature training really paid off in the next documentary where the warrior defeated King Dragon in the Dark Tournament of Heroes.
Aww.
But to be honest, I'm kind of struggling to harness nature's power. I can't feel a single wise toad. All the toads I found are idiots.
You're the saddest
This is so frustrating. I'm so surrounded by nature right now, but I just can't figure out how to harness it. Suddenly, Dahlia turns away from you and starts shouting at a nearby tree. Nature! Show me your secret jutsu. I promise that I will only use your power when I really need it. Like when everyone challenges me for any reason, or just whenever I feel like it. Giving Dahlia the power of nature sounds kind of terrifying, but also kind of hot. Like in Poison Ivy Tentacle Vine's way. Help her do it. Apparently you must first defeat nature. Devour a salad. Become a salad. Gain the power of nature, you must be one with nature. I think we defeat nature. You tell Dahlia that eating a salad will literally mean that she'll be getting her power and energy from nature itself. That plan makes perfect sense. It's exactly what I've been doing with arsenic for years. Every day I eat a little bit of arsenic in the hopes of becoming as powerful as an arsenic. As powerful as arsenic. I don't work exactly as planned, but I still have a super strong immunity to arsenic. That's not nothing. And since nature and arsenic are basically the same thing, if I eat a salad every day, I will be immune to nature. No, that's not what you meant, but you try to point out to Dahlia that nature and arsenic are slightly different things, but she's too busy eating arugula to listen to you. After eating salads every day, Dahlia finds you admittedly. She looks great. Getting enough fiber is good for the skin.
Dahlia is here.
Thanks to your idea, I've completed my training. Over the last 5 days, I've eaten 5 whole salads, including the bowls. By this point, I obviously must be immune to nature, and to test my new powers, I've thought up a series of nature immunity tests. I'm going to start by hugging a beehive, and then do some dental work on a wolf, and then finally going to use an eel as a belt. You wince, terrified of Dahlia's nature tests. She runs in a beehive, arms open wide for a bear hug, and it works. The bees happily hug Dahlia. Soon after, she's made a fashionable eel belt and perfectly removed the wisdom teeth of all the wolves in the forest. Honestly, the animals are probably too afraid of all the arsenic in her bloodstream to attack her. I'm freaking immune to nature. With my new powers, all of the plants and animals in the forest shall bend to my will. She'll be a nature bender. Join my army of demons.
This is chaos.
And also, I shall never get another mosquito bite. Hell yeah. Is so excited about her new nature powers that she decides to make a celebratory salad for you two to split. She even included avocado, even though it's extra 50 cents. You're totally touched by Dahlia's kind gesture. But as soon as you take a bite, you feel your throat begin to swell. As far as you're allergic to arsenic, since I'm immune to it, I put a hearty dose in all of my salad dressing. Even though your immune system is literally shutting down, the warmth of Dahlia's affection fills your heart. You lose some control over your nervous system, but you gain creativity and boldness worth it. I'm creative as all hell, dude. It's crazy. I can create boldness. I'm
I hope
so
I don't interrupt
creative.
any conversation.
It's just go back. Oh, look at his cat costume. Hey, Cal. Since you're like super smart, I need your help. So we're going to come up with the spookiest, scariest kept story ever.
What are the plans for today?
May I inquire to the necessity of this objectively unimportant request?
Oh,
Unimportant? It's super important. Everyone knows that scary stories are the campfire essential to having the best summer camp experience ever.
Is this a
Oh,
nature?
I see. This is an example of the sort of time-consuming task your organics perform in the pursuit of foon. No, forgive me. The word is fun.
Calculaster.
Very well. I will do my best to achieve fun. I struggle with creative tasks, but perhaps if I crunch the data from several forum horror stories, I can compile my own.
so overpowered.
Yes, a mega horror story. I can't wait. Make me poop my pants, Cal. Thousands of pages of text flash across Cal's screen in a blink of an eye, going faster and faster until... Chapter 10. Scare to Nowhere. We are in the forest of bad choices. Becky Slutson of Football Jones are in love. Soon they will be in dead. Ooh, I'm shaking already. Becky. Oh, football. Moms don't understand. My death is inevitable. She is not scared for slutsons. Do not know fear of true friendship. Football does not answer. His teeth is hand hook man. Door, car, door. His inside bones become outside bones. Audience is sufficiently afraid. Ah, you bet I am. There is a murder cabin. The realtor should not be there. I have amontillado, says a man to the audience refuses to trust. What could possibly go wrong, says skeptic Sam. All is possible. All is possibly the great and only possibly. There is now Ouija board. It is scary because it is a copyright infringement. It bleeds blood that is not its own blood. Football Jones' outside bones are in Skeptic Sam's inside bones. The skeletons have escaped. There are spooky and scary. Johnny is here. There is only
Server error.
insufficient input data to finish the process.
This is not
No, it
over.
was getting so good. What's gonna happen to Football Jones' outside bones? I'm not even sure what already happened to Football Jones' inside bones. But both your friends seem pretty invested in this. You need to feed more data into Cal to come up with a spooky ending. You pull up Dropbox and send him a peace treaty, a guide on the dangers of downloading suspicious links. Yeah, did you just send me a peace treaty? But peace is not scary, it is nice.
It's over
A peace treaty? Yeah, it's the most terrifying conclusion of any war. I can't stand it. Finish the story, I gotta know what happens. But your heartbeat appears unhealthily elevated, and you are also squeezing Oz with such pressure that I doubt he can breathe. Who needs air when you're snuggling with Dahlia? You assure Cal he needs to finish the story. Okay, the skeletons have escaped. There are spooky and scary. Johnny is here. There is only Mecha Gandhi and the great and powerful apathy. In their wake is a plague of peace. War is an accident, says Mecha Gandhi. Give me eyes for your eyes. Football Jones and Becky Slutson lay down their sex weapons. This house will be perfect for our family, they announced to the camera. Rage is temporary, apathy is forever, says Mecha Gandhi, and he swallows the outside bones. The end.
Is this what people call
Well, friend Dahlia,
camping?
was my campfire story. Adequately terrifying.
so
Holy shit, yeah, I'm so scared I don't even know if I can sleep alone tonight. This is so cool. I am happy to have been adequate, so can you put Oz down now? I do not believe the members of his species have spines that bend at a 76-degree angle. No way, who cares about your posture? You don't need properly functioning inside bones, and you have Dahlia. That went good.
All right.
Alright, we're decently bold now. So let's go for some charm, I think. Should we get some fun? We're at 1 fun. But I think that's just so low. Let's just go for fun. That day you decided to go scuba diving and find a treasure chest at the bottom of the lake. Whoa! You pick the lock, which is quite impressive if you keep in mind you're still underwater. Inside you find over 1,000 fun. Fortunately, your wetsuit doesn't have pockets, so you can only go back with 2 fun. When you get back, fish have eaten the rest. Having a rave right now. Fucking fish. You see Milo on the shore. They seem to be recording the lake. Is some new kind of ASMR?
You're killing it.
All right, Dahlia. Action. Suddenly you see Dahlia emerge from underwater, flipping her wet hair back in the most perfect hair flip arc of all time. That's pretty good. We'll screenshot that one. Perfect hair flip arc of all time. Dahlia's hair flip really appealed to your overwhelming horniness. But you were already in love with her a lot, but now you're super in love with Dahlia.
Magnificent.
Oh, you hot blue snack. That was amazing.
Have no fear.
Hell yeah, it was. Let me
Dahlia's
see. Dahlia quickly throws her hair back in a ponytail and hurries over there. Three of you crowd around Milo's phone and watch the slow-motion Insta story of Dahlia's sexy wet hair flip.
You're trending,
Literally,
darling.
Dahlia. You look so sexy and powerful, and you know what they say, powerful is the new sexy, and conveniently, sexy is the new powerful. I fully agree. I am downright fuckable. Whoa, I'm so hot I'm making myself horny. For real, you're officially the hottest creature in existence. It used to be Sonic the Hedgehog, but you just smashed him into irrelevancy. Alright, babe, I'm tagging you. Is that okay? You're gonna get a ton of new followers after such a masterful display of beauty and sex appeal.
Oh,
Yes, tag me.
admirable.
I want to catch up some new followers and make them join my... Wait.
Oh.
Try something. I had a realization. Yeah, I can see that. Care to enlighten me? I'm gonna be alone forever. What?
Weak.
I'm scared that no one will be able to do a hair flip sexy enough to be worthy of my attention. I'm out of everyone's league.
When life closes
Oh,
one
Jolly,
door,
it's okay.
another
Surely
opens.
someone could do a wet hair flip worthy of you. There's just got to be someone out there. Maybe even someone listening to this very conversation. That's your cue, you primal animal. You get into the lake, focus all your energy into pressing these two, and execute your sexiest technique. Do not come out of the water. What the hell, dude? What are you talking about? Pocket for fried chicken, drumstick you always keep on you, just in case someone asks you sexy moments notice. You emerge from the water soaking wet, taking a huge aggressive bites of fried chicken, but suddenly a hungry seagull flies down and steals a chicken out of your mouth. Birds suck. Thought he looked so fucking hot. For some reason he looks way worse without that fried chicken. Totally. Without the fried chicken, Oz has lost all semblance of appeal.
Oh, how tragic.
Really was a signature thing, a foundation pillar of his brand.
Weak.
Made Oz who he is. That and being super horny for everyone all the time. You're devastated. Fried chicken was your thing. You never knew that fried chicken was your
Toodaloo,
thing.
darling.
Let's get out of here, Dahlia. And Oz, I'd rebrand if you can afford it. Ah, new thing that you're out of fried chicken. Maybe you could wear a fedora all the time or bring a guitar with you wherever you go to parties. Maybe you could subtly hint to everyone that you're a real Zodiac killer. Maybe your new thing could just be losing stats. No. Both were bad options. Playing hard to get and I don't come out of the water? That sounds
So many
terrible.
options.
What are you talking about, game? I don't even understand this. Let's go to Charm. Another day at Camp Dome, another day trying to survive a deadly battle royale game. You managed to murder 10 people in 20 minutes. What a feat. Your audience roars. This will certainly give you a lot of boldness. But wait, the Camp Dome should make you gain boldness, but charm! You know, that doesn't make sense. You want charm. Quickly make a fancy hat out of the guts of a corpse. There you go. Charm, baby. Capture the flag. Truly the dodgeball of Camp Spooky. Alright, Team Blue, who's ready to go hard and crush Team Red into the ground wherever they belong?
Calculator Hewlett-Packard.
Reporting for duty to defend my team, partner Dahlia. Doing it for the gram.
Don't forget to
Okay,
like and
pre-gram
subscribe.
selfie time. Not to be confused with mid or post-game selfies. Everyone say Team Blue. Team Blue! Wait, friends, Team Blue, look at the background of this selfie behind us. Trying to steal our flag is that...
Madness is here.
Oh, shoot! You look like you caught me. That's right. Team Red will be crushed into the ground where you belong. Wait, Batness didn't seem super concerned. Why doesn't Batness seem super concerned? Oh, maybe because I was only the diversion and you never a deeper plan is already in motion and play and you'll never be able to stop.
Saved by the
You see,
Deus
Team Red
Ex
has a
Machina.
mole hiding inside your team this entire time. Little would you fools ever have guessed soon you will suffer a great and painful betrayal. Right, Oz? Wink. Oz, are you planning on betraying us? Try to jump in and defend yourself, but Batness is too fast. No, of course not. Hey, Oz, are you ready for the Ouble de Rosque? Oh, Ouble de Rosque? Or Ouble de Oscre? How do you say double cross in Pig Latin? Friends, Team Blue. It appears Madness is trying to get a secret message to possibly false partner Oz.
Oh, man.
Has Oz really been pretending to be our friend all these years just to set up this betrayal and let Team Red capture our flag? Okay, you haven't been friends with Dahlia for years, much less anticipating a capture the flag debacle. Time to clear your name before it's too late. I admit you've been in league with Batness, but only to pretend to double-cross Team Blue and really double-cross Team Red. It's a triple cross. Research your family tree and reveal that you are the great-great-grandfather of one of the original Team Blue founders 150 years ago. Badness, is that true? Of course not. It's just trying to hide his betrayal.
Error 404.
Logical error. If Partner Oz was planning on betraying enemy Batness, the enemy Batness would be unaware of this plan, therefore unable to confirm or deny.
Oh, how tragic.
Badness thought she was playing us, but she was the one being played the whole time. But she feels pretty stupid. No, because Oz was never in lane with me at all. I made it up to confuse you. So how can you triple cross us when he's not even gonna double cross you? Sure, he didn't. Sounds exactly like what someone would say to save face after being triple-crossed. I wasn't triple-crossed, I was lying before. But, enemy Batness, since you have just admitted to being a liar, how do we know that you are not lying now? Well, how deep does this rabbit hole go? Oz is really a mastermind for pulling all this off, huh? You're like a cool, undercover genius person.
You're killing it.
Yeah, you're a mastermind of espionage. Great, now Team Blue is even more united than ever. Screw this! I'm going to assassinate the Chancellor.
Success achieved.
My analysis indicates that Batness was by far the strongest player on Team Red, and our victory is now but all assured.
Hashtag
Yes,
winning.
victory selfie. Everyone say Team Blue, but this time no Batness in the background. Picture turns out adorable, and so does your victory. I mean, your victory isn't adorable, it's more of a slaughter, but as far as slaughters go, it's pretty adorable. Whatever, you just take your boldness and charm and go. Nighttime.
I hope I don't interrupt any conversations.
We're going back. You and Milo are debating whether or not the human personification of apple pie would be ENFP or ISFJ when Dahlia comes crashing into your conversation.
Some space.
Hey, Milo! Oz, I need your help with something. I don't want to do helping right now. I had a stressful day reaping the soul of sobbing child's beloved dog. And I totally broke a nail swiping left on the haters earlier. But I have just got an event that'd be filled with celebrities and aristocrats, and I have to spend an exorbitant amount of money on a useless trinket to present to the host. Well, you've got me. Spending an exorbitant amount of money on useless trinket to bring a socialite event is sort of my specialty. Spill the tea, girl. So the king and queen of the fourth circle of hell just died in a mysterious acid breath-related accident. Their son, Acid Breath Aaron, is having a coronation ceremony next week. Okay, seems legit. Every demon who's any demon is gonna be there, giving gifts to the young king. It's my big chance to impress a potential ally that can one day brutally betray. But I don't really know what murderous boy king's like.
This is an opportunity
Have you thought
to
about
grow.
getting him a scented candle that smells like spiritual concept of beige?
Oh, admirable.
No, see, that's exactly why I came to you, Milo. I would never have thought of that in a million years. And neither would any other sane person. Luckily, you know the perfect gift for a little regicidal maniac. A rock, but like a really cool rock. Seriously, a really cool rock? That's
Fantastic.
totally genius. No, it really isn't. Dahlia, you aren't seriously going to show up at this extremely prestigious event and present a rock, are you? Right, Dahlia, right. Hell, 300 years in the future, a traveler ducks into a dark, empty tavern to escape the cold.
I have some coin here.
Hail and well met, barkeep. I have just enough coin for a one-night stay. If you would be so kind to house a weary old man.
Tell me more tales, traveler.
Keep your coin, traveler. You need it for the next dreary winter's night. You're welcome to stay. I'll even give you a warm cup of bone broth in exchange for a good story.
Yeah, it's a long story.
Story, you say? Alright, I've got one. Here's the tale of King Aaron the Prosperous. Acid Breath Aaron was set to be crowned king of the Fourth Circle 300 years ago. On the very night, in fact, demons far came present with him with a worthy gift. Aaron received gold, fine clothing, even whole swaths of farmland, but he was impressed by none of it. A spoiled boy king already knows riches beyond compare. But instead, as night drew to a close, a mysterious war lady kicked down the palace doors and demanded an audience with the new
Glory
king.
to Empress Dahlia the First.
She claimed to have a present for him that was so daring, so amazing, so unexpected, that it would shape the very fabric of his rulership for centuries. How exciting. What was this amazing gift? It was a rock. A rock? That's it? Yes, but I cannot stress this enough. It was a really cool rock. The rock was so cool, it reshaped King Aaron's entire worldview. Sure, money and power could buy gold, jewels, even happiness, but it could not buy a cool rock. King Aaron went on to rule for almost 200 glorious years with that rock by his side.
Glory to Dahlia the Strong.
Incredible. And what became of the mysterious war lady who gifted him said rock? It is said she returned to her spooky encampment from which she hailed, where she found many more cool rocks and perhaps took a horny lover as well.
Tell me more tales,
I'm intrigued by
traveler.
your story, traveler. Please stay a while and expound on the alleged coolness of this legendary rock. Meanwhile, back in the present, you spend the evening helping Dahlia pick out the coolest rock you can find. It's a dumb gift for sure, but a night with Dahlia, it's the greatest gift of all. Bring out your flasks. I'll use my skills. Weekend is here. You go to visit Juan, the small magical Latino cat. Well. I hope you have your reflexes ready, because what I have ready is a selection of weird, questionable drinks. Sharpen your fingers, because here we go. Ooh, yeah. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan receives its name because it disrupts the very core of the cosmos. Thanks to it, any stat effect is now doubled for you, for better or worse.
Okay, but I get tipsy very
Leave you to
fast.
puke all over me. Yeah.
Fine.
I don't know if did it double. Did it double something? I don't know. No, we're just gonna go for more. We're just gonna go creativity. Hey, Monster Scouts, you'll learn how to build scarecrows. That's vaguely nature related, right? You decided to take it a step further, though. You had a magical crystal you found in a cave last month to your scarecrow turned into a sentient being. Scarecrow is very grateful to have been made alive. You take your new friend out for soda and have a very pleasant afternoon. Then you're forced to disassemble him so your next group of scouts can use the materials. Your scarecrow begs you not to relinquish your gift of life, but you're a dedicated Monster Scout first. Scouts appreciate your dedication to the organization and your awarded creativity. Later you happen upon Dahlia washing a car in the middle of camp. Why? How did she even get a car? I don't know.
Hey!
Hey! You can see your face, the question that is burning in your heart. What does washing a car have to do with working out? Not quite, but sure, that's a good place to start. Well, just because I'm on a camping retreat doesn't mean I can go soft. That's what my enemy would want from me. I must find alternative ways of maintaining my rippling abs.
You're
And I watched a documentary recently that taught me that the best workout are often hidden in menial tasks, such as washing a car. Wax on, wax off, you know? Unfortunately, I don't think the car washing is doing much for my muscles, or even for the car. I'm pretty sure it's dirtier than when I found it. That's probably because on closer inspection, Dahlia's washing the car with 50-pound weights. Presumably washcloths aren't heavy enough. Perhaps there isn't the proper workout for me. Everyone knows the best workout adapts to each individual's body and what best exercises their muscles. Probably just need to find a different menial task that will give me a full body workout. As you seem like an expert in menial tasks, what sort of rote activity would I do to reach maximum power? Perfect balance of a checkbook. Yes! What are you even talking about? What is blinking thing? Wait, does she actually not know? You point out her eyelids and how they go up and down over her eyes every 10 seconds or so? Wow, I've never noticed that before. I've always been blinking. Should I stop? My eyes are so dry and itchy. I hate this. I suppose blinking thing really is important. I should be devoting more time to it. Staya sits and blinks. She's concentrating like super hard on it. Every time she tries to speak, she shushes you. Now, Oz, I can't think of blink at the same time. You're ruining my concentration.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro, I saw you were busy, and I'm just about to play barbell frisbee golf. Want to join me? I need to practice catching a 44-pounder with my teeth without breaking my molars.
Oh, man.
Sounds fun, Scott, but I can't do it. I'm too busy remembering to blink. That sounds hard. I'll catch up with you later, then.
Hey, you.
Okay, Dahlia, listen, I'm having a coven-related emergency. And oddly enough, this particular emergency calls for a tall, buff, blue demoness to solve it. No other person will believe me. I looked into it. So even though I never thought I'd actually say this, would you like to temporarily join the coven for... I guess I'm right there, Joy. Joining the coven is my life's ambition, but I'm really caught up with this whole blinking thing, and I can't be distracted right now. Oh, well, okay then. Have fun doing basic bodily functions, I guess. Dahlia keeps us up for over an hour, during which time you brush up on your yodeling skills and win 20 out of 30 tic-tac-toe games with yourself.
So muscular.
I think that's enough. Thanks for the suggestion, Oz. My eyelids have never felt so buff. She's right. Dahlia has achieved the focus levels of a monk, and her eyelids are now powerful enough to create gusts of wind by blinking very strongly. For your assistance, and because all the yodeling practice you got in, you creativity +4 and +2 fun. Whoa, bro. We're almost to the meteor shower.
I hope I choose
I'm just
correctly.
gonna fly down the creativity tree, I think, is my plan here. And I'm just gonna, it's been doing so good. A day in Monster Scouts, you learn to make your very own clothes in the wild. Someone suggests a fashion show, so afterwards, you put all your outfits on to show them. If you'd known what would be the end result, you probably would have made something other than a leaf and a stick thong and vine-woven nipple tassels. Needless to say, nobody will be forgetting your performance anytime soon. But who cares about that? It's time to meet up with Dahlia. She's invited you back to her tent for a bit of light Mexican professional wrestling.
No one is ready for
Look at all of her
Dahlia.
badges. Nothing like a bit of lucha libre to put some hair on your chest. That's a couple's full body wax to remove said hair. Are you ready, punk? Next 2 hours are agonizingly painful bliss. Dahlia totally kicks your ass, of course, but afterwards you watch Studio Ghibli movies and share a romantic ice bath. Sounds great. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Oz. I had a great time. I'm really glad you came to summer camp, too. So are you. Maybe you could even keep this party going. You asked Dahlia what her plans are after camp. I mean, summer break has been nice, but I can't vacation forever. I need to get back to being the commander of my army. It needs me to be.
I'm here to save
Our work is
the
never
day.
done. There are countless kingdoms left to conquer, and as hell's strongest and sexiest warlord, it's my destiny to conquer them all. Well, if Dahlia's so into conquering stuff, maybe she could try conquering the most difficult kingdom of all. Oh, you mean IKEA? I tried that, but that place is a labyrinth, a pit of Swedish furniture madness. My armies barely escaped with their sanity intact. Well, I don't know. She could try conquering your heart. You're flirting with me? That makes much more sense. Well, I must admit, I've never considered conquering your heart before. I do like you quite a bit, though, so maybe.
This is
No, wait, I'm supposed to be a hearted commander. Can't let my feelings interfere with my work. This is real life, not Dunder Mifflin. I have a lot of kingdoms on my to-conquer list. If I'm going to use important military resources and demon power to conquer your heart instead, I need good reason why. This got real fast. But you really want to impress Dahlia. How can you convince her that conquering your heart is way more valuable than conquering any other kingdom? Doctor a history book, so it says the great commanders of history have tried and failed to conquer your heart. Explain that your heart has strategic value to further conquer other important areas, such as kidneys and lungs. Let's go this way. You hop out of the bath for a sec and attack your old world history textbook with a Sharpie marker. You hand it back over to Dahlia. Oh, you want to read now? I mean, I don't really know what history knowledge has to do with being an intelligent military leader, but I'll give it a shot. Chapter 69, The Oz Wars. Many textbooks have been censored to remove this dark, bloody, sexy war period because the historians couldn't handle the horny, but they were detailed them below. There was a war of roses. Everybody gave to Oz, the French kissing Oz revolution. Even World War II is short for will we, won't we have sex with Oz. Wow, fascinating. Everyone wanted to conquer Oz's heart, and also the rest of his sexy bits. Every power-hungry warlord tried to plant their flagpole in that thick, juicy landmass. All of them tension finally burst into the famous Battle of the Bulge. In everyone's metaphorical pants, thinking of how hot Oz is. Thousands of volunteer soldiers died for that ass. Everyone was exhausted. They all returned to their barracks for some rest, but there were only one army cot. They would all have to share. So... Louis XVI, Napoleon Bonaparte, Queen Victoria, Marie Antoinette, and also Audrey Hepburn, because of Cannon, all got into the cot with Oz. And they learned they didn't need to fight to conquer Oz's heart because there was room for everybody in that sexy kingdom. So they had a huge orgy. It was super sexy. Then Oz killed them all because he was saving his heart to be conquered by Dahlia, the greatest conqueror ever.
Oh,
Well, that was a riveting
admirable.
tale. I love the Dahlia part. I didn't realize I had such a huge destiny. I should read more often. Maybe I'll conquer your heart after all, Oz. I wouldn't want to let fate or Audrey Hepburn down. Score! History truly is written by the victors. You gain charm and smarts. I'm so charming. It's crazy. Meteor shower time.
All right.
Obviously, we gotta go for Dahlia. Let's go, baby.
Sure thing.
Finally get the courage to gather your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. A summer fling between you and me?
So
You know, as when I first
scrawny.
met you, I thought you were just a scrawny little runt. But after getting to know you better, I realized you've been exercising the most important muscle of all, the heart. You may not be capable of lifting weights with it, but you've lifted my spirits during this summer camp. So, yes, let's go to the meteor shower. We can exercise our hearts together.
You made this the
Oh
best
yeah, the last day of camp was dreamy. You and Dahlia spent hours trying to get as many Monster Scout badges as you could before the meteor shower. You got a badge for learning how to tell apart black-footed weasels from black-footed albatrosses. You got a badge for helping Coach with a very difficult crossword. And you got a badge for learning 15 different ways to kiss. Oh my. When the meteor shower started, you'd already earned a new badge in secret for falling in love with a buff, beautiful woman. Ooh. Nice. The Flask Genie. Poison? Stat Smoothie. Alright, everybody. So that was our run through of Monster Camp. Had a great time. Went different ways. You know, started off real rough, but we got there. We did it. We did it in the end. So if you enjoyed this, you know, just leave a like, comment down below, and just let me know. And we'll do it again. I have a great time. I'll play this a bunch of times. Alright. See ya. Woo!